Hello, everybody. Back here again for vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 13th, and today was a beautiful day today. Hot upon so many levels of hot. It's summer in Florida, so it's kind of predictable to be hot. So, got this morning, got a few things taken care of, just kind of chilled out in the house here a little bit. Was gonna run up to Sam's Club and get some stuff we needed done, and decided we kind of got a little bit of a late start in it, and wasn't certain we was going to have time to go up there and buy a new battery for the truck and whatnot before they came and picked up the dog. That the little mini pin I was watching. Went ahead and said, "The heck with it." Instead, we hopped on the motorcycle. Karen and I went and run around, did some yard selling. Saw a few things here and there and stuff. Nothing worth buying. Saw some interesting things, and it's just amazing how many of the yard sales are we attend. Like, there's nothing there we would want if they gave us everything for free. And there was one spot that the guy had like a lot of antique guns, had some really antique ammo, had some cool, interesting like antique darts and stuff, but he knew what the stuff was worth, and I assume he has a booth somewhere because it was full retail, and I wasn't interested in anything that bad to get anything full retail. So we did chill out though, on the bike, just kind of ran around, had a great time, and was going to get some breakfast and never did really find a place we wanted to hit. So instead we ended up running by the farmer's market, bought an orchid for Karen's coworker, whose birthday is, I think, Monday, I believe. I'm not sure when it is. Something like that. I think her birthday's Monday. But she went and we bought that. We were bringing that back on the bike, and it's hard to drive a motorcycle with the orchid and not get beat up. So we drove home super slow. On the way back home, right as we left the farmer's market, got a text saying they were on their way to pick the dog up about an hour earlier than they were supposed to be, which was fine. Not that big a deal, but I couldn't drive very fast. Like I said, I have an orchid in my hand and trying to hold it up against the windshield so it's getting the wind block of the windshield of the bike. And we got back here. As we pulled up, they had just gotten to the door, getting ready to knock on the door and whatnot. So we kind of beat us to the house. It wasn't a big deal. Went ahead, got the dog situated out, got the other two dogs put outside so I could get their dog given back to them. Talked to them for a little bit, sent them on their way home with their dog. They were super happy. The dog had a great time here. It's been here for a week. She actually like texted her later on the way home and sent a picture of the dog sleeping, and so the dog was so wore out from here playing and having such a great time with their dogs that it slept on the way home well and didn't even bark anything, which I guess the dog barks everything out the windows normally. So that was something she seemed very happy about the process. So we got done with that. Decided then to run up to Sam's Club. So we ran up to Sam's Club. Got a few things for her coworker for the birthday party tomorrow, or not really birthday, gifts and stuff, little things here and there. Went ahead, picked up things we needed personally. Didn't find things she needed at Sam's Club, so all we ended up buying was a car battery. Stopped and grabbed a couple other things we needed for her coworker. Got back to the house, put the battery in the truck fired up perfectly. The battery's been going bad for a while. Like, it's been a little hard to start, and the big thing I knew the battery was in the process of going bad was like if I left like the 12-volt fan on for Bruce, say I left him in the truck for a little bit in the shade, battery would run down pretty quickly. Even our trip back to Iowa, it wouldn't run the freezer very long at all, and it would kill the battery. So I had carried a second battery with me, my house battery for the camper, and I'd jump it off of it, which worked fine. And then it finally was taking a real crap. So like I said, I got it replaced. Tried to buy the battery through Napa, through the online pre-order kind of thing. It was just a big mess. I guess the store here is a independent store and they don't honor that kind of stuff, and messed all that, but I said the heck with it. Got it at Sam's Club, saved like another $30 anyway, so I was happy with that. The battery I've got now is full 800 cold cranking amps, which the one I have is 660, so that should help run the battery a little bit longer for running like the deep freeze, the freezer and stuff in it, fans, that kind of thing should last a lot longer in that whole process. So, and no idea how old the old battery was. It was in the truck when I bought it, so no idea how much abuse it had before too. So got that taken care of. Went ahead and got the batteries, like I said, put away. Decided to go for a bike ride. Karen and I went out, took both bikes out, my recumbent, her Specialized. I'd moved the seat and readjusted it, changed a lot of stuff on it, or actually raised the seat up a lot higher, which she's not a big fan of because she can't touch the ground with her butt on the seat very well, but it fits the pedals better for her. So it is what it is. She has to remember to get off the seat before she comes to a stop, and she's done pretty good. She almost fell taking off the one time. She went from a stop to take off again, and lost her balance, and luckily was able to keep from falling down, but just barely. And I explained to her, like, next time that starts to happen, grab the brakes on the bike will come to a stop, because it's trying to roll out from underneath her. So I had a good laugh with that. We drove all around, did not take the bike trails. We mostly rode roads, which sidewalks and stuff. Makes me a little nervous because she doesn't, she's not used to riding roads. It's that little bit of worriedness about the cars behind her and whatnot. So went ahead, had a good time on the bike ride. We think we did like a little over 12 miles, I think, this time. So she did really well. I was happy with that whole process. Averaged, I don't know, like 8 plus, a little over 8 mile an hour. She doesn't get in a real big hurry. She doesn't like shift into the higher gears for some reason. She just kind of pedals around at a slow pace, which I'm fine with. Not that big a deal. We talked about getting the tandem recumbent tadpole, which would be a lot smoother ride if we decide to take a long bike ride. I'm wanting to kind of go across the state. I don't know if we'll be able to do it together because I can't find a used one of those anywhere. They're so damn expensive new. They're like $6,000 to $10,000, and I just can't justify spending $6,000 to $10,000 on a bike that, one, we've never rode that kind before at all, and two, I don't know if she'll actually take the trip with me or not. So I gotta decide it's worth that money or not. But we did chill out. We had a great time. Got back to the house after the bike ride. I went for my run. Got my run in. Came back here, played the dogs. The dog I'm watching now is, oh my lord, Hudson is a frisbee playing fool. Like, he absolutely loves to play frisbee. So we played frisbee quite a bit. Had a good time with that. Ended up ordering a pizza, and I ran over and picked it up from a pizza place called Panhead Pizza here in New Smyrna. And it was awful. It was absolutely just, it was not edible really hardly at all. It was gross. It was really, really dry. It was overcooked. It was just not good. We called back the company. Karen kind of complained, and they said they'd give us a credit for their pizza, which I think we're going to try and get like a calzone or get something else out of there, because like I said, their pizza was more like a flatbread. It was not great. Was not happy with it, but went ahead, ended up chilling out. Everything was great. We just watched some Netflix and just had a good time. I sat here and smoked a cigar on the patio again, throwing the frisbee, and man, our arm just gets tired. Like, it's ridiculous how much that dog wants to play frisbee all the time. So we had a lot of fun though with the whole thing. Had a great time. So went in, finally wrapped it up, called it a night, and pretty much just chilled out. Just had a real simple, easy day. We did a lot of stuff actually, but it was nothing stressful, nothing major and stuff. Only thing stressful was a little bit like she ended up on US 1 instead of crossing the ditch into the sidewalk like we were supposed to. She stayed on the road for a little, and I was like, that wasn't cool, because I don't trust cars. I really don't. People don't see on bikes and stuff, and it makes me really nervous with her on there. So, but other than that, the day was great. We had a wonderful time, and just kind of just had fun with it all. It's basically what we did. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.